Hi, this is Sara Levin, the Artful Inker of theartfulinker.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm here to share this Free as a Bird masculine card with you. So let me set this aside and we'll get to the creative bit. For this card, we're going to use Free as a Bird. I have a piece of In Good Taste designer paper and my Night of Navy ink pad. And we're just going to slide in a piece of scrap paper and start with our stamping. So I've got the trio of birds or quad of birds that are on the branch. And I'm just going to ink them up. And start down the designer paper. And I feel like it's just not quite straight. Not that it needs to be super straight once we get all the pieces together. And ink one more time. And give it a good all over rub. Okay, now the designer paper has some great texture in it, but I would like to add more texture, and I'm going to use the Old World 3D embossing folder, and it's got this great great texture that plays nicely with the appearance of texture in the designer paper. Now I'm going to spritz the back of it with alcohol, and the alcohol will keep from running the ink. So let me give it a spritz, then I'll go and emboss and be right back. So just spritz lightly all over. Next, we're going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment. I've got a piece of Whisper White, and I'm just going to line it up with the grids on the grid paper. Now you can get grid paper in my store, and it's great for simple things like lining up or doing techniques. I have my Misty Moonlight ink. Since my catalog order hasn't come in yet, I'm lucky to have gotten the May Paper Pumpkin, which had a Misty Moonlight Stampin' Spot in it. Misty Moonlight is one of the new in colors. Okay, that says thanks for being you. And next I'm going to use the Tasteful Label dies and cut out our sentiment and some layers to put on our card. Okay, so I have my pieces cut with the Tasteful Labels dies. This one is stitched, and these two have the shape and then a little embossed edge on them. We have our piece of designer paper that we stamped at the beginning, and I don't know if you can see the texture. There we go. You can see the texture from the embossing folder. And then I've used the Forever Flourishing dies to cut some vellum and Night of Navy cardstock. So let's put this together. We're going to start with a piece of Whisper White for the inside and a strip of that Misty Moonlight cardstock. A strip of cardstock or designer paper is perfect on the inside, that inside layer of a card. If you don't have a stamp that you would like to use, it just gives it a nice little accent. And then I have my standard card base in Misty Moonlight. And let's adhere this inside. Okay. And then we're going to adhere the designer paper layer directly to the front of the card using our multi-purpose glue. Just want to give that a good all-over rub. Okay, and now let's start and build our layers here. I have some dimensionals, and I'm going to put those on the back of our sentiment. And adhere it to this piece of smoky slate. And then I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals here on the back of the smoky slate and adhere that to the Misty Moonlight label. And then we're going to use dimensionals on the back of the Misty Moonlight label. Let's layer up our Night of Navy and Vellum leaves and give them a little bit of glue here on the back. And I want the glue on my vellum where it's going to be hidden. So let's just stick those down. And I've got some of the Misty Moonlight ribbon, and I just want a small loop of that. Let's angle cut the ends. Angle cutting the ends not only looks good, but it helps to keep your ribbon from fraying. And then I want a mini glue dot or two on the back of this. Looks like it's time for me to hit my own store and order more mini glue dots. Okay. And then let's pull these off and layer that up. And we've got a nice masculine card using Free as a Bird. Thanks for stopping by today. This was Sara Levin, the Artful Inker of theartfulinker.com. You can find a link in the description below to my store and today's blog post. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this card. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell if you would like to receive notifications of my future videos. Have a great day. Bye.